Alright guys, not exactly where I said I'd pick up, but we are in Sector X. I'm going after the secret. As you can see, I have all the weapons now. Oh, there was a pane of glass here. To get it, you have to use this particular gun and stand back here and just hold down the trigger until one of the shots randomly goes up there. Jump here, there, get up here, etc., etc. I don't know if I'll actually be able to make it to the secret, but... open that up. You have to use the nuke again? I do know you have to do this on the first try, then. If I don't make it, I don't really care. Did it. Heck yeah, take that, you stupid poster. Yeah. What are you talking to? Is this crazy or do I have to find all the posters? I have no idea why. Kind of scary. Moving on. You're permanently unlocked in the extras menu. That is Annihilator Iosa, I think. Oh, I think that's General Tor. Anyway, now we're here. Crap. Not what I wanted to do. Go that way. Now, I have this. So that's another way to destroy the core. I do believe destroying it that way unlocks a supercharge, which gives you plus a stat point if you wanted it. I don't, because that would mean going down to fight what's their name? I don't want to do that. I'm trying to avoid that. Get through without killing anybody. Yeah. That was the right way to go or not. If it wasn't, I'll just redo it, and I don't need to worry about finding the poster now because it's permanently unlocked. I could say where he is, but I don't think it's a big deal. Defense posts, gotcha. I have to stop skipping dialogue rapid fire style. I really have found a severe distaste for those turrets, by the way. Darn it, I was almost there. You're a jerk. Bye guys. Bye. Oh, I don't have an action right. So I guess I gotta go this way. Come here! Because I have to get rid of you guys. Defensively. Yeah, I can do that. See ya. Thank you. Where'd this go? Look at all that stuff up there. guy. Your team would be proud if you hadn't just killed them.
Come here!
I'd rather you did. Yeah. I don't need any of this stuff. Ooh, what's that? Massacre! Uses your armor as ammunition. Its power is unaffected by your attack stat. Damage taken by firing it does not count towards your damage taken total. Komodo Assassin. Anomaly. This is Assassin Anaski. Forgot to thank you for the help. It's because of your cracking skills that we got anywhere near to being Iosa at all. The Imperial Army won't take her death lightly. Whatever happens when you get to Tor can only make it worse. Still, got a strong mind. I'm with General Tor, but if a mere human can change him, perhaps I need to change as well and leave the army. Don't worry about me. Just do what you think is right. At any rate, if things go wrong and you need to put Tor in his place, that shotgun won't do you any good. I believe violence is a tool that should be used sparingly, but with utmost force. You understand this too. And as far as I've gathered, you have survived this far without killing a single one of your enemies. Not even when the chance was right in front of you. I admire that in a person. Therefore, I have left you the Massacre, a weapon that was once used on Karatako. Look up the weapon info if you're interested. Either way, this prototype is not as powerful as the real deal. Will drain your armor when fired. It should suffice to keep the Komodo General in check. Good luck. Where is it? Maybe we just switched to it. Operation Purge. Some mere turns ago they were passing Origin by, sending a scout team consisting of 3 troopers to the surface. It took a long time replying, but we didn't think much of it. A few turns later they sent a report they had crashed and were dying, but could confirm through standard global scanning that there was no Tazen on Origin. I of course withheld this report from the fleet. I'm not as knowledgeable as Kiron when it comes to Imperial Research's new inventions, but I know the global scanning project never took off. It remained but a scare to keep the Tazen in line. This report was clearly sent by them, and I had found their last stronghold in the universe, Origin of all places. I had the power in my hands, the power to annihilate them once and for all, the power to bring peace back to the shameful race, to our shameful race, the power to kill 1 million people in mere cycles, My fleet has destroyed worlds before, but then it was by the order of High Command. This time it was all on my shoulders. I had not much time to ponder this alone as Iosa walked into the command bridge. I told her about my dilemma as I knew that I could trust her. Her reaction was not surprising. This is what people had been waiting for, she reminded me. Clearly making countless billions of Komodo happy would be worth more than sparing 1 million Tazen. I had not much to object to that. It's plain logic. We are a race of conquest, and as we must remain unified, we are like an enormous organism spreading through the galaxy, ever improving itself, and dangerous defects like the Tazen will be purged so as not to let them spread and corrupt the rest of the whole. Destroying them now is my responsibility as a Komodo, but bringing peace at the cost of so many lives, I was reluctant. When Iosa asked me what I would tell High Command if this would surface in the future, I could not think of a reply. More fleets would in time come here and more scout teams would be sent. The Tazen's extinction was inevitable, so I made the transmission public and added exactly what it implied. The roaring cheering of our troops could be heard all the way to the command bridge. The burden never rested on me in the first place, but on my people.
Get the feeling there's gonna be a boss fight, guys? You get that feeling?
Huh.
I wonder what would give you that idea. What on earth could give you that idea that there'd be a boss fight?
What is this? Strange door. Security door. To the right is a strange nanofield lock on it. It says it will only open if you've beaten the game at least once before. Well, whatever keeps people out. I have beat the game before, though. Where does this go? Will this ruin the game? Guard post. This looks dangerous. I really should take a look in those logbooks before touching anything out here. General exoskeleton maximum charge. What's your deal, Zakal? Always poking your nose in things. I suppose I'll tell you what I'm guarding here. You see, remember the Idelion general exoskeletons take some time to achieve full power of their weapon arrays after first being activated. If a general needs to do combat unprepared, the exoskeleton's weapons will start out weak and gradually increase in power as they are used. This is rarely the case, as the generals of the Imperial Army are not simply surprised by their enemies, and any battles with the Taisen are carefully planned. In case of an emergency, however, the mobile power core can be used to perform a maximum charge of the exoskeleton, upgrading all its weapons to their full potency as soon as activated. We actually have the power core dedicated to charging towards exoskeleton right here, but I doubt we'll have to use it. If you were really to mess with that terminal over there, it means Tor would be fully charged for battle, absolutely no punches held. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hello! Just in case you poke around up here after I leave, I must warn you again, do not mess with that terminal, or once General Tor enters his exoskeleton, the power core will raise its weapons and defensive shielding to maximum power. You get in trouble if you do that without permission. Not interested. I'm kinda hoping since I've been peaceful this whole time, he won't fight me. Right? 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 Yeah, right. Jeez. This must be either the generalist. Keep in mind that I can't reach you out there, so you're on your own. Whatever you do, keep calm and don't get in a fight this time. This is a Komodo general, not a Taisen elite. Most of all, are you sure you know exactly what's going on? Yeah, I'm sure I'm ready. Good luck, I'm counting on you. Komodo will have all left around here, so I'm heading outside to meet up with you when you're done. What? Are you crazy? Hey, there's no reason for me to stay in here anyway, especially if things go wrong again. Not that I'm saying they will. I believe in you, sis. But don't worry. You'll make it just fine. You, if anyone, should know how horrible this war is. You won't have any problems convincing the general of it. It's not what I'm worried about, you idiot. I'm worried about you. It's not exactly easy seeing you fight for your life either. You know, I need to get it out of my mind before I go crazy. Come on, sis. Hurry to the general. I'll be waiting for you when you return, okay? Alright. See you soon. Take care. By the way, I saw through the cameras that the assassin who captured me before seems to have blown himself up. He looked really angry about something. Don't make the general do the same, okay? Huh. He should have blew himself up. You again? Hey, don't mind me. I'm just here to pick up the audio log. Out of Tor if he dies. I didn't come here to... I know. But with the way you argue, this will turn out like Iosa. Just remember, I can't hold your hand this time, Anomaly. He's itchy. And there's nothing else I can do. I'm not gonna let you destroy the world. Everyone has an easier time listening to someone calm and rational. Don't get too excited. Shamed. Anomaly, I've been waiting to kill you or die trying, but no, you wouldn't give me the pleasure. Escaping life by your hands would have been the only thing less shameful than returning without the bounty. My arm, my reputation, losing to a human, now failing to kill you, I've become so stained, it's far too late to cleanse myself. Give my regards to the general. That will soon end your miserable, pathetic excuse for a life snuffed out like the trillion others at the hands of the Komodo. Do you even understand, human? This planet will end, everyone will die, everyone! Death! Operation Purge, Log 3. I'm going to make one thing clear. I have never and will never let personal emotions interfere with my logbook. The news will just reach me that Annihilator Iosa is dead. This is a matter I will not discuss here. Currently, we have just finished routing the Taisen colony. The only way to truly please the public, is Alpha Striking Origin, taking the final step, blowing Taisen-kind out of history, out of space and time. The humans are not worth saving either. They have no future left. If my feelings for the planet are to be shaped by the public and Imperial Army, then who am I to object? This is it. and I may finally be ready to end this. I don't want you to end it, though. I'm still here. Hey, guy. Who's there? Hello, General. My name's Itchy, and I would like to have a word with you. Can you understand me? What exactly is this? A human walking right into my post asking to speak with me in my own language? Wait. You have to be. Yeah, I know. I'm the human anomaly. But there's something very important that... Well, you're the scum who killed Iosa. Wait, General, please, let me explain. How dare you come here? How dare you insult a Kamado General and... I haven't insulted anyone! All the people I've tried to talk to have tried to kill me. Besides, Iosa was killed by a Kamado. Killed by one of our own? Preposterous. Not lying, I'm not here to fight you. All I want is a peaceful discussion. Of what, may I ask? What do you think? We live here on this planet, and we haven't hurt anyone. All of a sudden, the Tazen came here and wasted most of our people. Now you think you can get away with Alpha striking us too? I mean... Of course we can get away with it. Perhaps you're not aware that the only way to make sure the Tazen are extinct is to... No, that's not right. You already know they're all gone. Not a single one of them left anywhere. That's correct, but... But what? What have you against us? If you think that the humans don't matter, that's just stupid. It's not the same reason it's the same as the reason you hunted the Tazen, because they're not the same as you. You have no idea what you're talking about, human. What do you hope to accomplish by complaining to me the errors of my people? The Tazen were a lesser form of Kamado, a society of outcasts and leeches. The Kamado's hatred for them grew over so many star turns, and once the war started, there was no stopping it. The majority always thought the Tazen as inferior, and no matter what you say, you cannot stop such a massive force of strife once it's begun to spread. Our leaders in high command were powerless. The Imperial Army took the law into its own hands. So what you're saying is that you didn't care what the Kamado would rather wipe the Tazen out than live in peace with them? You seem to think it's so easy, human. Do you think that a handful of leaders in high command who did seek a rational resolution to the conflict could stop the ignorance of the masses? If the war broke out, anyone opposing the Imperial Army would be killed. You honestly think we're so heartless as to wipe out a planet if it wasn't even necessary? You can't blame me without first blaming the public and the Imperial Army. But I thought the leaders of the people were responsible for them. You keep talking like it's not your fault when you're the one with the power. Power? The people outnumber their leaders. Do you expect us to just wish their intolerance away? We tried to end the conflict, darn it. Don't come here and tell me that we didn't try. High Command did the right thing when going with the flow of the Imperial Army. Otherwise, we'd be stuck in an internal war. You just strut into my post and expect me to know the answer to all of our problems when all that you say has already been said? I'm sick of this conflict, and I'm sick of people like you. There's one good thing about the extinction of the Tazen. It's that we'll find it in the most pointless war I've ever seen. But the Tazen are already dead. That may be good enough for me, but it's not good enough for the people. They waited ages for this to happen. Now you have to finish what they started. They couldn't care less about this planet either. No matter what I or anyone else in High Command says, the only way, the Alpha Strike, is just about to begin powering up. And once I've returned to lower orbit, one word with me will put an end to your suffering. I don't care what you say, I'll save the world if it so takes my life. If the world is it, fine. I will grant you a death wish. Prove to me that I am wrong. Prove to me just how strongly you believe in your words. In the meantime, enjoy the view. Oh, stop it! Stop charging the Alpha Strike! Right, human. Tonight is the end of your blood-stained history. Our blood-stained history.